up across the sky. I sling my joystick hard to avoid the laser fire. I weave myself through the stars as I glance at the torn photo on my console. I shed a tear for my family back home. The days are long, the stars are bright, but the darkness follows me home. I set myself and begin to pray to not be engulfed in it. I see a fire dancing across the stars, lighting up the darkness across my screen. The world's below, the stars surround, and yet I'm all alone. I guide my ship and lean a bit as I pull the trigger. As the beams of bright blue light stream from my wings from back behind me, I begin to sweat nervously. My helmet begins to fog as my back gets deeper and my heart beats faster. The darkness pulls at me. The days are long, the stars are bright, but the darkness follows me home. I set myself and begin to pray to not be engulfed in it. In a blast of orange light, I take a deep breath in. Just as quickly as it had appeared, the darkness swallows it whole. I tend to see of stars and wonder what might have been before their need to end me. Perhaps we even could have been friends. The days are long, the stars are bright, but the darkness follows me home. I set myself and begin to pray to not be engulfed in it. Exploring the darkness of space begins to creep into my soul. The darkness destroys man as he goes deeper into it. Loneliness is his only embrace as goes beyond. Still it must go on as I must explore the darkness, bring light to it, even as it tries to consume me. The days are long, the stars are bright, but the darkness follows me home. I set myself and begin to